Biggie, European Championship, 3 games played, 9 points. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
Logie, it's amazing, and it's funny because in the last few weeks I have been getting out my old French phrase books to try and learn.
Oh, vive la France!
Try and learn my French again.
Aujourd'hui.
Talk about bonjour and au revoir and tournez la gauche.
And about you.
Because I genuinely believe that Northern Ireland will be in the Euro 2016 finals in France, and it's now a matter of which city we're going to end up in, and the fans will go there in their thousands. I think the Republic will be there too, England will be there, Wales will be there. I think the Scots are probably going to miss out, but what a tournament that's going to be. And Northern Ireland, the start that they have made, Logie, to this campaign has been absolutely fantastic. Michael O'Neill and his players have made history. The first Northern Ireland team ever to win 3 opening qualifiers. It's remarkable. And it's not as if they were playing easy games. They had to go to Hungary first. Obviously, the Faroe Islands, you'd expect to win that one at Windsor. But then to go to Greece in a match that Greece really had to win to get their campaign up and running. And Northern Ireland, without question, deserved it. Kyle Lafferty is playing out of his skin. It is as good as I felt about a Northern Ireland team since David Healy was knocking in goals whenever Northern Ireland were beating England and Spain. It's a really enjoyable side to watch, and I can't pay Michael O'Neill enough credit.
We'll talk about Michael O'Neill too, because a year ago he couldn't buy a result, you know, but this time now things have turned the corner for him. And, you know, the shots that were deflected wide, let's say, in previous campaigns, you know, you look at the goal against Greece, they're suddenly deflected into the corner of the net, and, you know, you make your own luck. But isn't it marvellous for him, after all the brickbats he's received for so long, being an Northern Ireland manager, and all the abuse he got and couldn't buy a victory, couldn't buy a draw, couldn't get a point, and now suddenly there we are. I agree with you. I think Northern Ireland are going to qualify, and I think there's another couple of games are guaranteed.
Well, it's funny when you think back to Michael O'Neill's first campaign in charge, Logie. In that campaign, Northern Ireland lost to Luxembourg away. Luxembourg is essentially like playing Dundela. Only Dundela would probably beat them. To me, that was the most humiliating result in Northern Ireland's history. We lost 3-2 out there, and it could have been 6 or 7 to Luxembourg. It was horrendous. For Michael O'Neill and his players to come back the way they have in this campaign shows their character and also shows their ability. So many people in the last 4 or 5 years have said that Northern Ireland just aren't good enough to qualify. I've always said that's absolute garbage. I've said for years now Northern Ireland have been punching below their weight. Suddenly now they've stepped up to the plate and showed what they can do, and in Kyle Lafferty they have a true inspiration. He has been magnificent for this team. He's got his head right, he's got his feet right, and he's playing the best international football of his career. Logie, he's now up to 12 international goals. Before Healy went crazy, 13 was the record. So what Lafferty's doing is fantastic. He scored 3 goals in 3 games, and if he stays fit, Logie, Northern Ireland have no problems with qualification. It's just a matter of whether we finish first or second in the group.
A bit like Northern Ireland too, often in the past, Kyle Lafferty was the brunt of maybe, you know, criticism, you know, some of it merited, some maybe not. About a year ago, Michael O'Neill took him to task, publicly dressed him down for his lack of attitude, what he did for Northern Ireland, what he didn't do like that. The young lad, to be fair to him, listen, has knuckled down. He's turned the corner the right way, and he's now paying it back in spades. The goal against Greece was as good a goal as you want to see.
Without question. If that had been scored by Wayne Rooney, you'd have never heard the end of it from the English press. To me, it was verging on the world class from Lafferty. The way he took the ball past the defender, the way he raced through onto goal. And you see, as soon as he got near the penalty area, Logie, I knew he was going to score. He was just in that sort of frame of mind. He was very unlucky not to get another on the night when he hit the bar. The guy's playing out of his skin at the moment, and he gives Northern Ireland players so much hope, because if they see Lafferty playing like that, they believe they're going to score in every game. And the way the defence is performing as well, 1 goal's generally enough for Northern Ireland these days, because Gareth McCauley and Aaron Hughes at the back, and of course our old mate Roy Carroll. You know, nobody can get past the man from Fermanagh anymore. And these experienced guys.
Comebacks and Frank Sinatra.
He's incredible. We love Roy, and what a gentleman he is. You know, Roy celebrates now by drinking tea. It's an incredible story about Roy Carroll. But the whole team has performed so well. You know, you think of Stephen Davis, the captain, Chris Bird in the holding midfield role, and even Oliver Norwood, who's had his critics in the past. Boy, has he stepped up to the plate. And but best of all has been Lafferty, Logie. What a player he has been. For me, he's been the best player of the European Championship campaign so far.
That's praise indeed from you, Biggie, as well. Too, because one thing about you, you're always quick to give your opinion if it goes the other way too. So at this stage, just listening to you very briefly, and you think that the fans here in Northern Ireland, some of them will support the Republic, some will support Northern Ireland. We'll have England fans, and Wales as well. You think, and you reckon Scotland might be the only ones of I would call the home nations that could actually lose out.
I think the only reason Scotland are going to lose out is because Germany will definitely qualify. I think Poland are probably a better team than Scotland, and I do fancy the Republic because Martin O'Neill is a clever customer. You know him, I know him, and he is one shrewd cookie, and he will get the Republic to the finals. Of that I have no doubt, and that means Scotland have to miss out. I think whenever the European Championships increased to 24 teams, we all thought, this is a nightmare, because the European Championship is 16 teams. It's such a great tournament, better than the World Cup for quality. But isn't it great that it's gone to 24 teams? Because now Northern Ireland, the Republic, England and Wales, they'll all be in it. And imagine if Northern Ireland were to play England in Paris, we'd have more supporters than them, because the French would be supporting us too. So I just...
Hang on a second now, the French, the Dutch...
all of a sudden Northern Ireland would have the whole of Europe behind them. But yes, I think 2016 is going to be a stellar year. Like 2014 as a sporting year for Northern Ireland has been incredible. But it's funny when you look at it, you know, we've had all the success of Rory McIlroy, Carl Frampton, our boxers in the Commonwealth Games, Kelly Gallagher. It's been just a wonderful year for sport in Northern Ireland. But you see, if you go to 2016, Logie, and Northern Ireland have qualified for the European Championships, that'll take on a completely different level, because the Northern Ireland supporters will go in their thousands upon thousands, even without tickets, just to enjoy the party, because you never know when we're going to get back.
Just thinking there too, like, you know, you'll have another difficult task with the Belfast Telegraph Sports Awards. You know, you had a fantastic lineup last year and in recent years, and it's getting increasingly difficult because more and more of our sportsmen and women are achieving.
That's right. Years ago, Logie, the winner was a local person doing great deeds on local pitches and local turf. Nowadays, we have become brilliant globally. You know, when you think that Rory McIlroy has won 2 major titles in golf, you think that Carl Frampton's now a world champion, you think Kelly Gallagher created history in the Winter Paralympics. Northern Ireland is...
And AP McCoy, well, he's just the best on it,
yeah,
year in, year out.
McCoy is just an absolute superstar. So what Northern Ireland is achieving on sporting fields across the globe is fantastic, and it's something everyone should be proud of.